Hello there, Cancer. My name's Frankie, and this is your reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for March of 2017. And what I've done, I'm a clairvoyant, by the way, clairvoyant, clairaudient, empath, and I'm a medium. And what I've done for us for the month is I've pulled 4 cards for the month, and I'm going to use the bottom card on the deck for our overall view of the month. We'll pull angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring something together here and clarify it. Now, I am not an astrologer, so I looked up the astrology for us. If you want to know more about astrology, I go watch Verush. Her name's spelled Veroosh, and she explains the astrological part and way much better than I can. Like I said, I'm not an astrologer, but I understand what she's saying when she explains it. And all our astrology for the month Cancer is going to be in our ninth house, and that is long journeys, desired news, distant interests, people from afar, higher education, religion, philosophy, your in-laws, the affairs of your partner's relatives. Also said grandchildren in there, and laws like higher whatever, learning, church maybe. I don't know. You'll have to go look though. Because I'm an empath, when I speak, when you hear me say I mean all of us out there are now Cancers, period. And we have some words here before we start the reading, and they are patience and healing, love, and communication. Now, when I pulled these cards, I thought, what in the world does this mean? But 4 of our cards are major arcana, so it must be going to be a pretty interesting month for us, Cancer. Our overall card on the bottom of the deck now, and I did tell you, I don't think these are going to go week by week. I believe the cards will blend in and out throughout the month. So it's a project, a situation, a relationship, work, whatever that we are working through this month. And our overall view is the Eight of Cups. Cancer, we are walking away. Walking away, or a lot of times this card means that we have done every single thing we could think of to do in a given situation, and we've got to the point where we know it's not going to work out one way or another. And if you'll notice, we're leaving all the full cups behind us. They're all full. We've expended or put in all the efforts that we are going to put in, right? And if it hasn't worked out so far, a lot of us will turn our backs on it. Now, this could be a relationship. These are general readings, so it could be our job that we've given and given, so much effort and work and maybe never got promoted. It'll come down in different areas for each one of our lives because we're all individual Cancers, and because these are general readings, I can't get specific like everybody's love life they're walking away from, or everybody's career or job they're walking away from, or everybody's friendship they're walking away from. Sometimes this card can mean something simple, like, okay, this is just my kid going back to school. They're leaving and they're going to come back later on. But for the most portion of this is something that I have expended a great amount of energy. So each one of us will have to put in that area where it comes down in our life. I and I want to say, because they gave us that word patience also, I've expended every ounce of patience that I could have expended, and now I am moving on, or moving away from the situation for my own healing, perhaps. If it's a relationship, maybe I just can't do it anymore. If it might be an in-law, or, you know, any of those given situations or scenarios, because what they're saying is, I know I have to do this. remember we have, maybe it was a career path that I was thought would be my trajectory for my whole entire life. And now I see that I've done or went as far as I could within that path, and nothing more that I do within this path is going to be beneficial for me. So I may be turning my back on something like that and moving into something else, is the way they're saying, and moving into something else. Really, yep, that's what they said again. Here you go. Our first card here is the Strength card. So this card here, I don't know if I can get the glare off of it for you, Cancer, there, but I just thought about that. That poor old lion's tongue's hanging out of his mouth, and this is supposed to be a gentle card. I don't know as if she's choking him. Nah, I don't think so, Cancer. But anyhow, this Strength card here is when we trust our gut instinct. So what I want to say right off the bat is we know what we are doing. When we get this Strength card, it's like the hit, the intuition, the healing, the communication with our own soul and our own spirit that is telling us this is the path to go. This is when our gut instinct, our animal instinct, takes over and bypasses whatever's factual in our life. But with the Strength card, we can trust that the instinct is stronger than the fact. So if we have this card here, she is actually taming the lion with gentleness, and that's the gut instinct. For whatever reason, this woman, whatever, decided that she could pet this lion on the head and open up his mouth, and he wasn't going to chomp off her finger. He is going to chomp off his own tongue. But that just shows that our intuition is right on. Whatever we are doing that has required all this patience of us, or time of us, or energy, or effort, that is no longer serving us, we know that our next step, and we have the strength to take it now. What it means is, I am in tune with the right path for me. And I have the strength, and with strength, we have to be patient. So Spirit gave us that word, patience. I am taking the right path for my own healing. That's the way they're putting it, okay? So that's the way they're putting it. And a lot of this path here, let me pull the other card, you'll see, because they keep giving me the word communication, creativity. They're giving us the Lover's card, which is another major arcana. Now this can be a love relationship. Perhaps I'm walking away from a marriage, a partnership, business, or love type partnership that I know as patient as I've been, there is no healing coming from this. I still love them, but I have to move forward. I've communicated all that I could. With this card coming up in here, we are forming a new partnership or a new way forward. So perhaps we're bringing, if it's a work thing, perhaps we are bringing together or coming together with a new partner at our job that's going to give us more capacity for that creative flow. Because we have, like I said, we have 4 major arcana. One of the cards is the Emperor, and that's dealing with established, like, religion or established philosophy, established company, established organization, right, that either I must deal with or fit in with their concepts in order to be accepted, right, or perhaps my partner, has to fit in order for them to be accepted. So this partnership could be in my marriage and my husband or wife, got a new job, this partnership can come in. I'm turning my back on an endeavor that I had previously with someone else in order to take up this new partnership that will journey me forward in a much more creative way or financially secure way, you know, because maybe I'm cutting my ties with something in my past that is no longer serving me and I'm moving forward with it. But with that strength card, my gut instincts are right, because our next card is the Temperance card, and that's the card of balance. And this is the card when I'm manifesting. As you can see, she is pouring water from one cup to the other cup, and she never spills a drop. She's standing, if you look, there, can you see her? She's standing with one foot in the water and one toe up in the air. And she's not slipping or falling in that water. Neither is she dropping one drop of that which she is blending. So if we look at these cups she has in her hands, you know, this is material, this is the spiritual world, this is the material world down here. So I'm in a process of manifesting a new path forward with whatever it is, whether it's my job, whether it's relationships that at one time felt significant and extremely important to me. I know at this point I've put in all the work or the effort or the patience and the healing energy, the love, you know, whether it's career or not. A lot of us just love our work. I know I do. You know, I've put that effort, and now I am manifesting a new form, is what they're saying. I will manifest a new form. I am in the process of this month. I have thought it over, is what they're saying. So this is issues that are coming forward with me, that I'm finally making these decisions, firm decisions, when we have the Eight of Cups, a firm decision to move forward. Now, with this to me, this card is like the height of manifestation. This Temperance card, there are a lot of cards that manifest. The Magician, we got lots of them that we blend together, you know, or to manifest. But to me, the Temperance is where I've come to the edge of the cliff and I got my one toe hanging off, and I know maybe, or I think I know is the way I want to put it, that this could be maybe a wrong choice, but I know that it's really not, because I'm bringing it forward with this Temperance card. I'm manifesting what I know in spirit that will heal me in order to bring it into full form in the physical world. This I know as a truth. Now, a lot of this is going to have to do because, like I said, and this being ninth house issues also, the Emperor goes right smack in there with higher education, religion, a philosophy. This could be maybe I'm going to a new political party, you know, because it would mean politics or social group or something that I'm following, and I have to turn my back on, you know, my old way of thinking because this new way is more suitable for me. But the way they're saying it, I think a lot of this, a great deal of it right now, even with that partnership card and the strength card in there, is relationship oriented. So maybe whatever I'm communicating or the ideals I have to take on have to fit within established order. Like I said, a social group, a company, a work thing, or maybe my kids, my children's wife or my boy's wife is married to someone from a different culture, and I have to respect, and in order to fit with my in-laws I have to respect it, I have to fit in with their belief system, which would be wonderful while I was there because I could enjoy everything, or enjoy what they're doing. Spirit's telling me, don't dissolve into wishful thinking because we have this strength card here. So one of the things I need to really turn my back on is this is going to get better because I have patience, the word they gave me. If I could have communicated everything, and I think and feel that I've like talked myself blue in the face. That's what they're saying. Talk myself blue in the face. If I've used every creative possibility that I possibly could even have thunk up in my head, you know, to communicate the way I feel in my heart or what I'm going forward with, and it still hasn't worked, I'm going to use that Eight of Cups. So with the Emperor in there, it's not, don't bother arguing over, don't bother arguing over your beliefs, religious philosophies, or politics, or, God, this, that, the other thing, because that would have an effect on the new path forward. We have the Temperance card. We are manifesting from the spiritual realm without spilling one drop of that energy of spirit into the physical realm. Okay? We're manifesting, maybe if it's a new job or career path, a different way of life. If we have to fit in with that and it makes us happy to do so, then we take that step forward and we fit in with it. Because with that Strength card, I believe, and with the Temperance card, we are using our good judgment, our highest, best judgment. That's what they're saying. And also, if this is a new job, kind of pay attention to what others are saying. Listen to other people's viewpoints too, because with that Emperor card there, I have to be able to fit in with their viewpoints, or, the way they think. How could I heal any kind of situation or move in to any forward moving situation for myself if I couldn't come from where that person is coming from, you know, and fit with them in the right manner so they would know and they would trust that the things or the instincts I have are the right instincts in order for us, because we have this Lovers card, us, our partnership, whether it's business or relationship wise, can move forward on the material world, the physical plane, can move forward. I believe this is a healing month, Cancer. It's a healing month for me to come to terms with reasonings behind why I am moving forward from certain situations that allow me to be patient with myself and still love and heal myself and still communicate what I need in order for me to move forward. That's how it feels. It feels really strongly. So with that Strength card, we wouldn't have to fight. We've been patient enough. So don't get any arguments with anybody about it. It is the way it is. If it's a new partnership I'm forming, it is a new partnership I'm forming. If it is an old partnership that I'm working with still with this different belief, right? Can I communicate what I need to be compromised on before I move forward or before I walk away from the whole entire situation? It's going to be a month of, well, patience. The word came right back up again. A month to be patient, but know that my heart, my soul, my spirit, that Temperance card, that partnership card, the strength. My gut intuition is the right intuition. It's right, and I'm moving forward with it. So, no arguing, no getting into arguments about anything. Move forward. That's creativity in action. Your temperance card. Maybe this has to do with a child. Didn't they say grandchild too? In-laws, grandchildren? That's what you got. Here, Cancer, child. And it said, what did they say about this Eight of Cups? Oh, this could be your kid going back to college, a temporary thing, or going back to school, or moving away for a job or something. Then they don't leave permanently, they come back. Let's see what the child card says. It says you care deeply about children, and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children that need you. That love, creativity, patience. If this is around relationships, friendships, or even work situations with that new partnership, I'd give a clear, open path to know that my discernment and my intuition was right on the money about this as I'm moving forward. So, if you need a little time, that patience word's important. If this is important to your healing and to loving myself, take it, right? Communicate to your own self what it is that you need and the reason why you're moving forward. I think that's where the greatest healing comes in. It says this card signifies that a child is affecting some, I said it wrong, a child is affecting some aspect of your question. I think that's a decision with the Eight of Cups. This could be your own child, or your desire for a child, or a younger family member, or your present or future work in helping children. Have children been on your mind lately? If so, this card is proof that whatever you've been considering is valid. Now that makes sense. This includes spending more time with children or looking into areas of employment that are related to young ones. That could be true also. And as Cancers, we're homebodies and we love children. It says the additional meanings of the card, your life purpose involves helping children or be as a child. Pay attention to your inner child. A child in heaven is saying, I love you. Or pregnancy or adoption could be part of your life. Well, there you go. There's a lot of children out here in this world, Cancer. Maybe perhaps one of them's for you. But if pregnancy or adoption's not in the money, let's use some, or in the cards here, let's use some birth control in between. And for those of you that want this to come forward, congratulations. There we go. Well, Cancer, that's your reading for this month. And I want to tell you all, thank you for your likes and your shares and subscribes and for your comments. I read each and every one of them, even though I don't get a lot of time to write you back. I read every one of them and I so appreciate them. And to anybody who wants to know anything more about me, the website information is down below. So you can go to the website. Anything you need to know about me is there. If you want to schedule an appointment with me, all of the information on how to do that is there on the website. And to all of you that I've met through doing these readings this last year, I want to tell you, each and every one of you, and to all of you that I've met through doing readings for 28 years, I want to tell all of you, thank you. It's been an honor and a privilege to serve you, each and every one of you. So until next month, bye-bye.